What's up everybody, this is EK1 Gaming here, and today's video we're going to be taking a look at how to gain XP fast and the most for your Season 2 pass. Now a big reminder, don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you are new with that little notification bell. If you have not already, remember it's Tuesday, go to your projects, get your weekly exotic cachet. Just donate the items for the weekly SHD requisition and you will be gifted with an exotic cache, and if you're lucky like me, you will literally get the best piece of gear you have ever got in your life. I don't think I've ever got a better item than this. So now that's out of the way and we've got those amazing knee pads, what we're going to do is give away 5 season passes. So if you don't have the premium season pass, somewhere in this video there will be a code or a word pop up on the screen at some point. All you have to do is put that code or word into the comment section below and I'll pick 5 of you to gift a season pass to. So getting into the actual video, what we're doing here is we're gaining the most XP, and I think you can do this relatively fast. So basically I'm around level 10 already and I've only been doing this for like 20 minutes to half an hour. However, you know, some people might take longer to do the control points, just depends which one it is. First off, you're going to want to have all 5 directives active. Now you might be thinking, oh damn, that horrible ammo directive where you start with no ammo. Well, there's a simple fix for that. Basically just put the gunner specialization on and you will regenerate ammo by like every 30 seconds. So the more you are playing, the more you're going to generate. So switch from your primary to your secondary and you'll just never run out of ammo. You'll always have some bullets in the guns to be able to take down the NPCs. Now the reason you're going to put the 5 directives on is because you want that extra 125% XP. And when you see the amount of XP you get from this, you're going to be pretty shocked. For me, this is probably the best way to level up, especially if you want gear as well, because you get obviously the supply rooms, you get the XP from killing the NPCs, you get the gear that drops, and of course you get the chance of rogue agents. Now another thing to note is you're probably best doing this solo, because obviously the more players that are in the team, the higher the scaling actually goes, and it makes it a little bit more difficult, a bit more time consuming. Unless you're doing it as like a 2, that's probably passable, but if you're doing it as like a 3 and a 4, you're probably going to find you're probably better off switching. If you can do control points on your own, then it's obviously worth doing on your own instead. Now I did try many methods. The best method I found was to find a control point, but also find a control point where there's possibly a resource convoy right next to it. That way you can get two activities in one go. So just quickly clear the resource convoy or quickly clear the control point, then the resource convoy. It's really simple and easy to do. There's usually quite a lot on the map. Just make sure you keep resetting your control points when you do it. Find a control point that you're comfortable doing, that you know where they're going to spawn. You know, it's easy for you to actually predict where the NPCs are coming from, so you can just melt them down before they even come out. Now this is one of my favourites, and this is called Sleeping Giant, partly for the fact that at the beginning you can just snipe from the top, and at the second part you can obviously just snipe from where I am right now. Now the only thing that's annoying is of course the bullets that really annoy you with fire and shock, etc. But apart from that, you can pretty much cruise through it, especially if you've called in the JTF, so make sure you call in the JTF. Now, as I say, I tried plenty of different methods. I tried doing missions and etc. And this just seems to give the most for the lowest amount of time. So this is the most XP for the lowest amount of time. So when we're talking about XP, if you didn't know, 700,000 is one level of the season pass, which is also a level of your watch or your SHD watch. So what you're going to want to do is with this, just really maximize your time. So be as quick as possible, make sure you're clearing stuff, and you will see you'll get 1.3 million XP, or just over 1.3 million XP. That's nearly 2 levels every completion. Now if you actually have a resource convoy on there as well, you're going to get an extra 600,000 from that. So that's nearly 3 levels per completion. Now, if you haven't got the resource convoy, don't worry, because 1.3 million is still a lot for quickly clearing a control point. The reason I say about being solo as well is because if you're solo, it takes less time to reset that control point. You can literally stay on the same control point and just keep resetting it over and over again and getting all of the XP for it. Now, of course, this is a boring method. It's not exactly the most entertaining method, but I did try other ways as well. This just seems to me to be the easiest way, and of course there's lots and lots of control points, some of them easier than others, so just make sure you find one that you are more comfortable with. I did try it on a mission as well, however the XP was very low and it takes longer than it does to clear a control point. Of course, another benefit of doing the control points is you get the blueprints as well, and now Massive have added the massive thing where you can actually see what blueprint is dropping. So the loot for me on the control points has not been the best so far, but this should help you along the way, especially if there's a target loot area that you want to get some of that loot from. Just make sure you hit those control points and keep resetting that control point. Personally, I would just stay on one control point and just keep resetting. I think it takes, what, 10 seconds to reset a control point. Then it probably takes you, what, 4 minutes to clear a control point. So every 4 minutes you should be going up nearly 2 levels. That, including the obviously XP you get from the kills of the NPCs, actually mounts up. So every hour or so you should be getting like 10 levels at least. And that's, I don't know if I've worked that out right, but oh well. Anyway, so yeah, you should be getting a lot of levels. I did it for at least like half an hour and I'm like level 9. So for me, this is what I'm going to be doing to level out the season pass. There's nothing really in the standard season pass that I'm going to get or that I particularly want. Maybe the Mantis and the new Master Vial. But that's about it. For me, it's just reaching those 2 points and then that's it really. And I want to reach those as quick as I can so I don't have to waste my time before the new raid comes out on getting that gear and setting up builds ready for the raid. Now, if you want to meet new people and you want to join groups, or you maybe want to start a raid group, we do have a Discord channel. Now, the Discord channel has over 5,000 people on the channel. Okay, so you're not going to struggle to find people either on Xbox, PlayStation or PC to play with. We're all very welcoming and the link will be in the description below. So make sure you click that and then just accept the rules and also accept the role. So if you're on Xbox, click Xbox. If you're on PlayStation, click PlayStation. This way you will only see information that's relevant to you. On top of that, we now have our Patreon as well. So if you want to become a patron of the channel, make sure you hit that link in the description below. You get rewarded for supporting the channel, and all of that goes back into the channel as well. So thank you all in advance for becoming Patreons and being members of the channel, even just supporting the channel, dropping likes and comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. Follow me on Twitter for day-to-day, up-to-date notifications. And I will see you all in the next video. Let's go!
Hostile control point identified.
Take a deep breath, exhale, and squeeze the trigger. Ready? Get a position. And go!
Excelente.